right, well, welcome back to the Seriously Don't Do That podcast. I'm Dan Griffith, your host, and today's DDT, or Don't Do That, is don't rely on partners to do the hard work. My mug today is actually the Tree of Life from the Animal Kingdom Park down in Walt Disney World. It's been a while since we've been there, but always reminds me of good times that we had there at the park. Well, good evening, David.
Good evening. Okay, Dan, aren't partners the quickest way to increasing sales revenue?
Well, David, in a word, no. They are, or at least very rarely are they the quickest way to do that. It is very seductive as you think about your business and as you grow to think about exponential growth by getting partners in to try to sell for you, especially too as you start to look at new geographic or vertical markets. But most partners want to know what's in it for them. And unless you have structured a program that does that, or you can do what I call a sell beside a product, it's very difficult. I worked for a company 3 or 4 years ago that hired a very expensive and a very high-powered partner manager. But the unfortunate thing was no one knew who the company was. And the strategy was to go after our biggest competitors' partners. And it was very, very difficult because when they went to these partners, they were asking them to sometimes give up $1 million, $2 million, $10 million stream of revenue. So it's one of the first things I thought about when I was thinking about the Seriously Don't Do That podcast.
If partners aren't the way to scale, what is?
Well, the old-fashioned way, and we've talked about this on other podcasts, and we'll continue to talk about it. You understand your target market, what pain or challenge you're trying to solve for them, and what they will pay for it. And then you need to get to them.
So are partners ever helpful?
In software, yes, they can keep you from being distracted by non-software, non-reoccurring revenue. So they could render services around the product, they could render training, they could render installations. And they could even serve as a referral for you, but that's very rare because many times you have to try to bring value to that partner or help sell something that the partner already has. Could possibly be relevant in the area of consulting. I see the partner strategy as a mature strategy, meaning that if you already have a lead engine built and you can give partners leads and have some overflow and have a community, it works very, very well. But before that, it really doesn't work. And that's today's DDT. Don't rely on partners to do the hard work. Until next time, be well and grow. Next week, we're going to talk about the bane of every salesperson's existence, RFPs, RFQs, and RFIs, and why you shouldn't really do them.